Hello YouTubers. Quite a lot of you asked me a lot of questions about the Pocket HD camcorders, which, you know, is fair dues. Some of you actually asked me if I'm getting specific cameras to review, and what I decided to do last month is get in contact with some of the companies like Sony, JVC and Flip, because I realised that obviously I'd be able to give you guys a better information if I actually had the cameras to review. Now, what I did is I sent an email to Sony and to JVC and Flip asking them if I could borrow their latest Pocket HD camcorders so that I could review them, so that I could show you guys what these cameras are capable of. Well, I didn't get a reply from JVC and I didn't get a reply from Sony, but I did get a reply from Flip. They were very nice and they said to me, unfortunately, because of the amount of people that want to review their Flip cameras, they didn't actually have enough cameras to meet the demand. So unfortunately they wouldn't be able to lend me one to review. Now, out of all the cameras that are out on the market that I haven't got, the Flip is actually the main camera which I would like to get hold of and review, especially now that they've got the 60 frames per second and the image stabilisation. With some money that I had left over from the Bloggy sale, I decided that I would sell my Lumix TZ6 to see if I could get enough money together to buy the new Flip Ultra HD 3rd generation, because the Ultra HD is the one out of all the Flip cameras that I have been the most interested in. The reason I got the Flip Mino HD 2nd gen is because of the battery charge time, but now that they've got their new version out and the charge time is less, I thought to myself, well, I wouldn't mind getting hold of the 3rd generation Flip Ultra HD to see what it's like. So I sold me TZ6 and I managed to get enough money to get the new Flip Ultra HD 3rd generation. Oh yes, and here she is. Oh yesums. And in fact what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap the cameras over to finish off this video. Okie dokie. So there you go. So this is the Flip Ultra HD 3rd generation. Now, a lot of people were saying that because of the 60 frames per second or 50 frames, that the new Flip Ultra HD suffered in low light. I did a quick test comparing it to the Playsport and I didn't find that at all. I actually found that in low light the Flip did better than the Playsport, which I was quite surprised at. And so far, in the tests that I've done in the low light situations, the Flip has done quite a good job. So what I'm going to do now, or next, is I'm going to compare the Flip Ultra HD 3rd generation to my Panasonic TA1. And the reason for that is I don't really know which one of my Kodak cameras to compare the Flip to. So what I thought I'd do is ask you guys. For now, if you say in the comments which camera you would like me to compare the Flip Ultra HD 3rd generation to out of the Kodak cameras that I've got, then I'll go through the comments, count how many each one has got, and then the one that's got the most, I'll then compare it, because by the time I finish my Panasonic tests, that'll give us some time for me to sort of get a few votes and all that sort of stuff, if that makes sense. So basically what you're choosing out of is the Kodak ZI8, Kodak Playsport or the Kodak Playtouch. So whichever one of those you want me to compare the Flip Ultra HD 3rd generation to, just write in the comments which one it is, so Kodak ZI8, and then I'll tally up the numbers and then I'll say which one's the winner and all that sort of stuff, if that makes sense. Because I think that's the easiest way of doing it. I probably will end up comparing them all to the Flip, but you know, what with Christmas coming up in a couple of days, I just thought it'd be easier if you guys help me out and let me know which one you would like the most for me to compare to. Yes, if that makes any sense. Okay, well there you go. So far I've been quite impressed with the old Flip, and I am quite chuffed that I got it. I am a bit gutted that I had to sell my Lumix TZ6 in order to get it, but I wasn't really using it, and I think it was over-spec'd for what I wanted to use it for anyway. It would be nice if I could get a new digital camera for my digiscoping, but we'll have to see on that one, because I'm a little bit out of cash at the moment. So there you go, that's my video. Hope you're enjoying it, and next up I shall be doing the Panasonic TA1 tests. Yes. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll do some more later on. Okay then, bye bye.